So my name's James. I'm going to read some poetry for you. I've got a couple of poems, and they're all around this theme of story. And so the first one I've got is chemical constellations. Two seemingly different chemicals combine, and with those merging, a story entwines as reactions create ripples which reverberate, and weave together which encapsulates a chemical constellation. It starts with a spark. I see you. And through that lens of life, one moment vast and expansive like pierces the canvas as one become two, and feelings become new as chemical connections become a constellation of stories. The same hands that flung stars into space make these chemicals collide to drive the stories to their place. As galaxies become memories and frontiers become fantasies, which in turn become realities. Those same hands make chemicals dance to my heartbeat, and when you're around, I dance with stars in my eyes, as what was once a waltz becomes a rumba, as reactions make moves like a comet cascading with candescence that matches the passion by which my steps move to meet yours. As chemicals collide, so do we, in body, in emotion, in soul. A story that started in a spark continues in chemical constellations. This next one's called One Thing. One thing, light and easy, permeating the vast expanse of the soul, as the energy of being fills the freeing flight of a soul pursuit. One thing, one focus, one hope. And then, like a choir, what was just one melody is then joined by harmony, at first bringing beauty, but then discord and dissonance with a jarring resonance. One thing becomes two, two becomes three, three becomes four. One thing, light and easy, is lost amongst the more as things are added with increasing encore, and simple sound screams for the simplicity before. Cue pause. As sound leads to Sabbath, to the silence of wild spaces, that silence replaces the competition for the soul, and as slowing allows, 4 to become 3, 3 to become 2, 2 to become one thing, light and easy, permeating the vast expanse of the soul. And this last one is called The Language of Love, and it's written that kind of connection that you might have with one person without saying words. We sit across a table. We sit across the table knowing the times that we are able to talk. There is silence between us, no fuss that the dust around us settles as eyes lock a glance. This is not silence, but a dance of emotion. As a hand touch sets into motion a chemical reaction of trust. This layer of language speaks the language of love, as this moment takes us from language above to connection below, beyond the convoluted creating of clumsy clauses, to deeper still. As humanity speaks to humanity, as the me of me speaks to the you of you, no words are said, but you speak to me true. Our eye-locked gaze from silence raise heart-pounding whispers, as my heart speaks to yours without words. This moment formed and forged by years, both the smiles and the tears, as sentences unseal and peel back the layers of language to learn the language of love, a love that does not need words. Because in the silence our souls dance. In the silence I see you and you see me. In this moment we can fully be, fully free, fully speak the language of love. And my last one's called possibility. Look, what could possibly be? Breathe. As we still ourselves into the thin space, trace the kingdom line as the divine comes to dance and sing songs of rejoicing. Listen, as whispers of what could be weaves its way to create wonder, the creator creating wonder, a moment to ponder as we pause. The hands that flung stars into space, the hands that were held into place by nails, the scars that tell stories of perfect love. Tides can turn like tables, mats can be rolled up as mighty rivers roll down, crosses can form a cruciform crown, tombs can topple temple curtains, rabbles and rubble can rise to revolutions, hands that weave that story, weave our threads into that eternal tapestry. That story is this story, still creating and recreating, not with a moment hesitating, as hands that also made mountains, then made them to move and so to prove. That moment is this moment, that where we walk, where we gather, where we breathe is possibility. Thank you.